situation. And there it is. Kwang very excited to see the Arya plays from IC.
Let's go. No, okay. So I will be completely unbiased, despite my
We'll see.
clear
We'll see how
excitement.
that goes.
So Arya, honestly, I do personally believe is a top 3 ones character currently. Her ability to abuse a lot of the perks in specifically ones is unrivaled in my opinion. Um, but it is very hard. She is a very difficult character. Her skill ceiling is very high. And a lot of what she does to win those matches is very difficult. But if IcyGoBrr, as we can kind of now see on the screen, IcyGoBrr is able to kind of show off what Arya can do, then I think Darknight's gonna have a really hard time finding a lead. They might scrap it out a little bit because both of them are go in, deal a lot of damage characters, but it's just really hard to rival the combo potential that Arya has.
I have no intention.
No,
of letting
absolutely.
someone else
And
make that
once again, we're coming back to Sky Stadium. Both these competitors, it goes without saying, they're effectively now, both of them fighting for the right of redemption. Both of these people were eliminated by Trick at one stage or another. No, Icy was eliminated by Anthos. I stand corrected, but effectively, both of these competitors, if they're able to make it to the finals, have a chance to get one up on the one who eliminated them from the winners bracket tournament. So it's all to play for here.
So to kind of out myself on who I play and how well I know characters go. Oh no, Arya gets
The elimination on Arya
the
start
face.
from Stripe.
But
Although he's sitting at 68, it looks like.
yeah, it is hard because Arya. It's kind of hard to tell when Arya has kill potential, because Arya gets additional damage and additional knockback when she hits the back of the character. And one of the things that extends her combo potential is if she's able to grab, quote unquote, the face of her opponent, because it allows her to steal one of the opponent's moves in part of her own combo, and it can create a lot of interesting situations. Plus, she does have the airwalk perk, which allows her to extend her combos by using another grounded move in the air. But Darknight's doing a really good job of just whiff punishing, hitting IcyGoBrr. When he messes up, there's the airwalk.
There it is.
And
Absolutely.
he tries to use the face, but gets punished for even attempting.
A very close matchup. Arya using that mobility that she is so well known for to her advantage. And now able to use Stripe's move against them, as we've shown, using the will look like a skateboard of some kind, I believe. Very close to the elimination there, sitting at 139. But Stripe with heat of their own and able to get the elimination. This is going to be incredibly close.
One of the hard things. Oh, good punish.
Take is one hit. It's all to play for. The rest of the match was effectively pointless. A 0-0 third stock matchup, playing very close to the edge.
Ooh! Good punish by Arya. A really good job of noticing that Stripe went out a little bit too far and gets back on stage and punishes Stripe for trying to get back on stage. One of the things that Arya is really good at is that down smash actually dodges first and then tries to get behind you. So she's just a really tricky character.
No, absolutely. A big old bag of tricks is Arya Stark, and now trying to get that ledge control, but the Buzzsaw's going to create a little bit of space. But able to get the victory on the first bout. Very well done, Icy. Kwang looking very happy with that. Absolutely looking very happy with that. The impartial caster that is.
Sorry, no.
That is Kwang.
Okay, so I should say I think the Dark Knight did a really good job. A couple of things that, once again, I'm very much outing myself how much more I know about Arya than literally any other character in this game. A couple of the things that you kind of have to look out for is that Arya is very committal. So IcyGoBrr clearly is autopiloting a lot of Arya's combos, which is fine. But you can, the moment that Arya decides to go for that up special in the air, you can punish that with basically anything. And that's kind of what I would be looking for if I was Dark Knight in this matchup, because you've already seen her kind of use it into the whiff. IcyGoBrr might be adapting. Maybe I'm giving advice to people who might be listening into the chat. Who knows? But we'll be going into game 2 here. I hope that we're able to bring it to game 3. Honestly, I think that Dark Knight actually did a really good job initially, but unfortunately was unable to capitalize on some of those things. Now you see the combo potential I was talking about earlier.
Tried to use the chainsaw against Stripe, unable to make the connection there, but once again going for the edge control. Stripe able to get right back into the middle of Trophy's edge.
I do like Dark Knight's usage of the gear, the saw, as creating some distance. Unfortunately, when Arya does not have that knife throw, which you'll see under her HP bar, sometimes it'll be on cooldown. She doesn't actually have a really safe way to get in, and you can see that Stripe is using that to their full advantage. Tried to punish the dash, unable to do so.
Very nice use of mobility from both. Both sitting at around 120 heat each. Again, alright, I think this may be one of our closest matchups. The first match going to a 2-stock both aside. Now both sitting at 120 for the first stock. Arya getting the initial elimination. Is Stripe going to be able to capitalize on that damage that they've dealt? Using the ray gun to their advantage. Missed the knife, able to intercept. Nice, and there's the elimination. Only 16 damage taken.
You did see Arya kind of use that down smash to dodge an ability, get the kill, because it is a strong move. But Dark Knight did a really good job of being really patient, capitalizing on a lot of those hits, and finding the return kill, keeping it very even.
Absolutely. Now looking for the chainsaw, using it more as a mobility than an actual weapon. And Arya trying to mimic it, but now we're back to that ledge fighting that these two...
I don't know how you use chainsaws, but I use them around places myself, so...
I couldn't recommend it in London. That's all I'll say on the matter. Both of them sort of doing a little bit of a dance on either side of the arena.
Huge whiff punish, but gets the return. IcyGoBrr does after the combo finishes, able to use like skateboard to bring Stripe up to 101%, but Stripe finds the opening. Is unable to capitalize.
And
is able to capitalize
at the same amount of heat, and now Arya Stark is a stock down. Now gonna have to really try and get those hits on the 107 Stripe. They're not allowing for an opening. Arya already on 47, now up to 55. This isn't looking good. We could be going to our third round.
I love this adaptation from Dark Knight. They realized that you know, I'm getting messed up on the ground. Arya finds these small hits, and I just explode. So you know what? Arya's gonna jump. Arya has to jump at some point. I'm gonna hit them when they're in the air. Unfortunately, my caster cursing continues as I praise them. They lose a stock, but he still has a huge lead on IcyGoBrr.
I think it's a case here. The damage is already done. Arya sitting at 120. All it takes is one hit. There it is. Went for the dash with the knife. Stripe saw the opening and takes it. That is gonna be round 2 too dark. We're gonna be going to our 3rd round of the bout. It's all to play for here.
What a huge punish on the knife dash. Calls out the fact that IcyGoBrr is gonna try to get to the knife. It's very quick. It's very hard to punish. And just straight up snipes Arya out of the air. Wow. This has been the closest match today, and it is so close. It is wow. Now it looks like we're gonna run it back. I was going to say IcyGoBrr has played Jake this tournament as well, but we're going back to Sky Arena. Arya versus Stripe. Keep wanting to say Gizmo, and I know it's wrong.
No, that's right. I think I said Gizmo at one point earlier, so you're fine.
And we'll see who wraps up this set. Good dodge, opening it up. Everyone's playing a little patiently, trying to find that opening. Nixon
trying to taunt the other person into making the move.
Now you see that Arya's hands are glowing. It means that any attack that she does after that point is an automatic backstab, which she gets, once again, additional knockback, additional damage. It looks like Gizmo is having a slightly harder time out prioritizing Arya this time around, but I think we're doing quite a good job here, actually just playing really patiently, and it's Darknight's turn to kind of adapt to the situation.
They both know how important this matchup is. The 3rd round is always the most tense. Obviously, Arya does have the advantage here when it comes to health alone, but they're both playing it very slow, very patient. They know the risks that they have to take in order to get the victory here. Push on to face Gaza in the next round. It is still incredibly even.
A huge thing I feel like that Darknight's not taking advantage of is these huge long cooldowns. Arya can't use her knife again until that cooldown is up, and the knife is the scariest tool that Arya has because it kind of guarantees a follow-up if it sticks. But you know, Darknight finding the opening, getting Icy into that 115 range, which might kill with a stray hit. Doesn't punish the big.
The knife is down.
Oh man, you can tell how nervous these players are.
Honestly, it's incredible to see just how patient they can be, but something has to give. They're both sat again so close in heat levels. Arya eliminated with a vertical strike. Stripe now 1 stock up. Gonna try and use that buzzsaw to make a bit of distance. Honestly, with Arya being at 20 damage, if he can get the elimination now, we've proven that 20 damage is basically nothing in this matchup. That is not going to be enough of a difference. The chainsaw is going to make a bit of a difference here. Sat at 130 is Stripe. That combination is lethal.
Huge bait from Darknight. Honestly, being able to stack up at 56, 63, 70, I'd be happy at this point. Just getting a huge lead. You know how close every game has been. Now you have this huge 70% lead. Now it's up to IcyGoBrr to find these openings, find these combos, try to get maybe even a gimp on Stripe here.
Again, Both of them just waiting for the other to make a move. Eventually something has to give. Eventually one of them has to move in, but neither wants to take space from the other.
Oh man, I
Sat
really
at
feel
100
like
now.
Oh, unfortunately, Darknight's finding a lot more openings, and now is basically up a full stock. Oh, unfortunate.
Oh, the knife caught in the middle, blocked by the buzzsaw. Dark now trying to get that aerial control.
Oh, good face grab. Might be able to capitalize using it. Maybe comboing into. Oh, even better.
It's down to the final stock again. It's not impossible for Icy to get away with this. Sat at 85, however, going up to 98.
It is scary at this point because a stray hit might even kill. But honestly, if Icy's able to nick and prod.
There it is, the ray gun does it!
Why do I
Arya Stark is
open my mouth?
eliminated.